And who's next to me? Hi everyone. Jen came to visit. This is our friend Jen. We saw you a couple weeks ago. Yeah, but it's been a long time. Yeah, a long time.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. We used to see each other like 3 times a week.
Yeah, like all the time.
And COVID has really done us in. So we said it's hopefully getting a little bit back to normal. And I invited Jen for tea and some cakes, and I caught her up and I'm like, could you bring some cakes? Because I don't have any. So she stopped.
They're from Wawa.
Yeah, they're from Wawa. So everybody loves Wawa. So anyway, so we're going to have a cup of tea. So tell me what's going on. Anything?
I'm working in my garden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going good. Have green beans, tomatoes. You
bought me some tomatoes.
I brought green beans.
I mean, you bought me some green beans.
Yeah.
We talked about the tomatoes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so tell us about the tomatoes.
So this is my first, last year I tried tomatoes, they didn't work.
Okay.
They didn't like the soil or something, so I like built up the soil and did all this stuff I read about. And then now I have a lot of tomatoes and they're green, and they're big, but they're just like staying green.
I think a friend of ours, Harry, had said when we lived in our other house, he would bring green tomatoes, and then he said put them either in a paper bag or on the windowsill, and they will red up.
Okay.
They will get red.
Because I'm afraid my squirrels are going to get them. We have like an infestation of squirrels.
Oh, wow.
Because we have a park and woods behind our house.
Yeah.
And they ate all my corn, my sweet corn.
Oh no, they ate your corn.
25
You grew?
Oh yeah.
Sweet corn, wow.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But they got it before it was ready to be picked.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, my mother-in-law got a picture of one sitting on the fence eating the corn. I was like, oh, that little thing.
Oh no. Do you have them in your house or anything, or running around?
No, they're in the garage, but we don't keep cars in the garage.
Right.
And they're in like the sheds.
They can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the one shed they go in, but there's nothing in there. So, yeah. So we're raising squirrels, I guess.
So we're raising squirrels. Oh, that's exciting. Have you done any sewing at all?
I did a few quilts that were just like gifts that I had fabric and I wanted to give away.
What's them?
Do
you want them
sure.
You want them? This apple fritters.
Yeah, thank you. So I did one for my dad and my stepmom.
Oh, cool.
Like for their couch. But they go to Florida for the winter.
Yeah.
So I was struggling with how to make a quilt for them because they're not here when it's like really
cold,
quilt weather. So I just did, my dad likes to lay in this recliner. So I did one that was not too big and hanging over, but that he could just kind of pull up.
But he's real tall.
So it's longer.
I was going to say, he's really tall.
Yeah.
And so it's this big.
It's like this wide, but real long.
Seriously?
I like adjusted the size so that it wouldn't be super heavy.
That's so nice.
And then when you fold it in half, it fits on the back of the sofa really
nice.
So it's not like a giant.
Yeah. Did they love it?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's nice.
So
that's nice.
He's a pilot, so I had found this pretty fabric on Etsy that was like airplanes, and
that's so cool.
It looked like a map that a pilot would use.
Oh, neato, yeah.
So I did that for the back fabric.
Lovely.
And I forgot to take a picture of it. I'll have to ask him to take a picture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or I'll have to go over and get a picture.
Absolutely.
And then the fronts, I just did fabrics my stepmom would like.
Yeah,
so.
nice.
Yeah,
Have you been swimming?
Yes, the kids have been swimming.
Yeah.
I've been swimming.
Have you?
I do go in, when it was really hot.
It was really hot.
Yeah, it was really hot. And a lot of times, like, the kids will go in and I'll just be weeding around the pool and then jump in when you get really hot. And
now, you've lived in your house for 2 years?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of me now, like, had I known there was going to be, like, a pandemic, I probably would have bought a house totally in the woods and not in any neighborhood. But
you have an acre.
It's fine. Yeah. But I do have neighbors, like, not super far.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You drive in and you go, there's no way there's a farmhouse back here.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like cookie cutter houses.
Yeah, well, you're the original farmhouse.
Yeah.
So you are the original 300-year-old farmhouse.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So I do. I like it.
I was wondering the other day, because now we live here and there's no neighbors except way over there.
Yeah.
And we lived in a neighborhood a cookie cutter neighborhood for almost 30 years, and now we live on 5 acres of property.
Yeah.
And I love it. was wondering, we moved and then 2 months later the pandemic hit. So it was interesting. I'm always thinking, I wonder what it would be like in the neighborhood where we lived with, everything going on, everyone at home, or whatever the dynamics would be, because it's like we had a huge move, and then 2 months later, the pandemic. So
can you imagine? Good thing your move didn't get postponed or something.
I know.
If it was 2 months later.
But it was because the kids were going to renovate the house, and then the pandemic hit,
right.
and it was going to take. They said it was going to take 2 months, and it took 6 months. So we moved in January. They started. We moved the end of January.
But at least you were out.
We were out January 12th, and then the house sold July 25th.
That's right.
So it was 6 months of them slowly renovating to get it for sale.
Yeah.
So, and the timeline, because they're builders, was going to be 8 weeks or something like that, and because of the pandemic. So we had that. That was a bit like we had the rent here, the mortgage there.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my goodness. So that finally sold. But now it's been a year later. Here we are.
It doesn't even like.
It's so
in
weird.
A moment, it seems like forever ago, but then when you think about it, you're like, how did all that time pass?
I know. It's like January or March. What was it? March the 6th or something?
Yeah.
March
I think it was
March the 6th of 2020, and we're almost in September of 2021.
I know.
It's so bizarre. But it's like
weird.
it's so
I don't
nice.
remember like ages and stuff. Like even of my kids, like it's so weird because I feel like that year didn't happen in a way.
I know.
It did happen. But like we kind of paused life. So like I keep thinking I'm like a year younger.
Me too. I'm 5 years younger.
So I'm like, oh no, I didn't.
So your kids are going back to school?
So they're still going to do a charter school for 1 more year.
Oh, okay.
Well, my youngest is, Parker. He's too young to get vaccinated, so I was like, before they were like, don't send your kids because there's no vaccine and they need masks. And then, so they wouldn't let us send our kids, so we switched them to an online charter school. And now they still can't get vaccinated, but they're like, send them back. And I'm like, I don't understand.
I don't understand anything.
I don't know. I'm just keeping them home all year.
Yeah.
And my daughter actually loved doing her online charter school. And she's very self-sufficient. So I told her if she does a good job, she can keep doing it. I didn't even have to help her. Like she's really great. And then my oldest graduates. So he's actually co-oping for tech, so he's working.
Oh, okay.
And he's doing the high school part online and going to work in the afternoon.
Yeah.
For Toll Brothers.
Graduated.
I know. I got his graduation pictures. He was cap and gown on. I was like, it's so weird when your first one graduates. It's like, well, I'm old enough for this to happen.
Oh, our 10th one should graduate. Maxwell?
Yes.
Maxwell, come here. How about your diploma? Oh, Maxwell.
I'll be right back. I have to get something.
What's going on?
We've had this diploma fiasco that Maxwell, long story short, Maxwell went to school for 14 years in a certain school district.
Okay.
People who have watched me will know this continuing saga. I haven't said what was going on, but I will right now. He went to school in a special, because of his challenges and special needs. He went to school in one school district for 14 years. We then moved and we had to change school districts. And then about 6 days later, there was a pandemic. This was back in,
I heard there was a pandemic.
Yeah, there was this pandemic that happened, and schools and life and the world shut down. And so Maxwell didn't go to school.
Where do I?
Here you go. Come sit. So because the camera. Say hello. So anyway, I said Maxwell was finished schooling, and Ian and I said that's it. There's no schooling.
Yeah, yes it can.
And it can hold her weight. We're not gonna fall. Although that's a lot of weight.
It is. Especially after the pandemic. I've had one too many of those.
It just shifted.
Just don't put all the boys on here.
Yeah.
I know, it would fall. So anyway, so long story short, the school district said, we're not giving him his diploma, he has to get his new diploma. So I'm like, what are you talking about, get his new diploma?
Hey,
so what did we do?
Can I just go into Centennial School District and print it myself?
Well, that's what we were saying. It's what? Jen said it's a 20-cent piece of paper.
They should just give you.
How would you feel?
He already went 2 more years than most kids.
I know. How would you feel if your son went for 14 years and the school district said, "No, we're not going to give you"?
I'd be mad.
I know.
So mad.
So anyway, we got a little bit mad.
Yeah.
So I texted. I sent an email with Ian's blessing and Ian saying, "Send it to every superintendent, every special needs, every team member, every teacher, blah blah, every counselor, everybody who's involved." So that's what I did back in May and June, and I had made a video about that. Basically, they said, well, that's, sorry, you're still not getting your diploma.
Oh.
So what did I do?
Go even further.
I went even further. I thought, I know, and I always say, we're not fighters.
Yeah.
We're lovers, right? But Ian said, contact everybody, darling. So I'm like the state representative and the governor and the senator and the U.S. Department of Human Resources. Just
eventually someone will be like, give this woman a diploma.
Well, so somebody said, I got an email. Somebody said, this is from the this is from the Office for Civil Rights. The U.S. Department of Education. Dear Mrs. Truelove, on June 11th, 2021, you contacted the U.S. Department of Justice about an issue involving a certain school district and another certain school district in Pennsylvania. Your correspondence was forwarded to our office, the United States Department of Education Office for Civil Rights in Philadelphia. Based on your correspondence, I wrote a really good letter. Like saying, yes, just stating the points, saying who did what, when, how, and how, based on your correspondence, you may wish to file a complaint with OCR, the Office for Civil Rights. Here are some options for you. You can file it online, or I can fill out the attached form and send it to the U.S. Department of Education at the Wanamaker Building in Philadelphia, which I did, which we did. So that was on July the 7th. It's only now August 27th, so it's only like 6 weeks or so.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard anything back.
Yeah. Well, it's like snail mail right now.
Yeah,
Have you noticed?
It is.
Like
Yes, very much.
Very slow.
Yeah, I never complained about but now all of a sudden it's like everything's taking time.
Yeah.
So that's Maxwell's diploma. But we were
You're gonna
saying,
get it, Maxwell.
well, we were saying if you don't get it,
we'll just print you one.
Jen has a super heavy duty computer, and she'll print a beautiful.
I'll make it look real pretty.
Yeah, do it really nice. And but go on.
Can I just rob the school and get my diploma?
You can't rob the school. No, you can't do that.
Look, why not?
Does it bother you? Oh, does it bother you that you don't have your diploma?
No.
Yeah, and then we said we were saying if this doesn't work, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. We're
gonna make you a diploma.
We're going to make you a diploma.
You want it on fabric?
They won't be the same. No, do not give me a fabric diploma. No.
Jen will quilt one, a beautiful diploma, and frame it for you.
I wonder who could sew leather. Somebody who has a sail.
I could sew leather.
She can sew anything.
I could sew anything. I made my quilt. My new quilt.
Yeah, your dear jean.
My dear jean.
Yeah.
Oh, silly me. So Maxwell took off. Maxwell was not working today, and Jen. I called up Jen, and I'm like,
could we?
It wasn't funny. It was rather pathetic.
It was sad. But it was like typical of what happens.
It was so typical.
When we make plans.
I know.
I am pathetic.
We made plans. You're not pathetic. Well, sometimes. we made plans. We made plans to go up.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. We made plans to take my finished quilt up to the quilt place. Stop. You're making fun of me.
No, I'm not.
Up to the quilt place, which is only about 25 minutes from here. So I put the label on it. I'm boxing it up.
For the quilt show.
For the quilt show, to hang in the quilt show.
Yeah.
Instead of mailing it by snail mail. And I was thinking about it. The other quilts that I've done I've mailed. Have been in the quilt shows. I've mailed them, and I'm thinking, I just right now, I felt a little bit squirrely, and the fact that it's only a half hour from here.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, so I called Jen, like, oh, can you come on Friday? And I will pick you up, and we'll drive up to the place, and Maxwell will come, and we'll make a morning of it, because you're busy later. I read the thing, and it's, the quilts can't arrive there before Monday, August the 30th.
Wah, wah.
I know. So I texted Jen.
Last night she's like, I read the
small print. I read the small print.
I was like, I'll still come over.
Yeah, Jen's gonna come over and bring me some green beans. And bring me some.
Oh, are you allowed to come to the quilt show?
Am I allowed to?
Yes. If we go like a
I want to, definitely.
Are you?
I want to.
But you're schooling.
I'm schooling.
And you're.
I haven't gone anywhere with a huge crowd.
Like, no, we haven't either.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
And that's inside.
It's inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so that's my only, like,
I know.
hesitation.
And they're not
but
requiring masks. And I thought, well.
by then they might be.
But yeah, it might change.
Wawa even said when I went in they had a new sign up.
Oh, did they? Did you know that, Maxwell?
It's not. It says highly recommended for all people regardless of vaccination
Oh,
status.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's not like a rule, but they're like highly recommended.
Yeah. I got to make some more. Because all of a sudden they just sort of disappeared.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's kind of nice.
It is kind of nice to be able to breathe. You know?
They're disappearing, and you go to that one pair of pants. You go in that pair of pants, and then she's like,
Yes.
Maxwell has, you have all the masks in all your pants. I go to wash them, and
there is like 1 or 2 masks.
And what else is in your pants?
Keys.
Keys? How many times have I washed those keys?
Hopefully not a key fob.
No, it's not a key fob.
No.
But it's a key to my, it's a key to the one office. It's that key that you sometimes clean. It's not key to the lawnmower, is it? And to the quad? No, I know, I've washed them all. I always say you have to.
You haven't cleaned this key yet.
I washed that one once.
What is this one to?
That's to the quad.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
that's not to the quad.
What is that to? That's to the lawnmower.
That's
to the lawnmower.
Have you ridden the lawnmower?
I haven't yet.
Neither?
I've ridden the quad, but I haven't ridden a new lawnmower.
Okay.
We got a new lawnmower.
Is it this kind or this
no,
kind?
No, it's this kind.
Oh, that kind scares me.
Oh, no, I know. It's like the zero turn.
Yeah.
Because we have so much property here.
Yes, you turn just a little bit, you're gonna do like a 180. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So Maxwell,
do you like it?
I do.
Yeah, it's very loud. So we did get the noise canceling earphones, ear things for Maxwell. It is so very loud.
And plus, I don't have the quad key. Take a guess where that is.
That's in the quad, which is up in the mountains.
That's in the quad?
Is it?
Why'd you leave your quad there?
I know. We left it up in the mountains.
Oh, man.
I know.
You gotta get it before it snows.
I know.
I mean, I know it's only August, but...
I am...
we plan ahead.
Yes.
Snow.
It will definitely come back before.
Well, that was awesome that you plowed with it.
I know. It was,
that is so cool. I want one.
What happened the day before, because we got the quad sort of for fun for Maxwell, you know, and because he can't drive yet, and for the property, and going upstate.
It was your graduation present.
It's your graduation. And you're going to get a quad instead of a diploma. So anyway. Anyway,
that's totally worth it.
Yeah. So Ian and Maxwell were saying we need a small plow kit, and I was like, it's another expense, and I'm thinking, I don't know. So what did happen?
Yes, we got it the day before. That was the winch installed and the plow got installed. So I drove it up. We got it home. Then the very next morning, it's pouring out. It's pouring snow.
It's raining.
Timing.
It was unbelievable timing.
Yes, and before, remember that bridge was out? I was the one clearing the road.
You were?
I was clearing the road.
He was clearing the road up here.
Oh, what a good citizen.
Yeah, because all these construction trucks were coming back and forth, and I noticed they were losing traction on the road. So I decided.
Well, the township cleared it. Not really good.
The town, they don't
go down.
Bigger plows don't go down as far.
So Maxwell was out there clearing the road in front there.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's up in the mountains because we went to the mountains a couple weeks ago.
I watched your video.
And yeah, it was nice. And then we, so he's going to go back up. We're not going. He's going to go back up.
I'm not going back up.
Oh, you're not going back up. But
you got to get your quad, though.
We have to get the quad. Who's going to bring it? Who's going to bring it home?
We'll get the quad
because it's in the trailer. It's in our white trailer.
I'm asked Dom to bring it back. If he can.
Yeah, maybe he can. Yeah. Because we really want it back. Because I miss it. It's up there. So you've had fun this summer.
Fun.
More fun than last summer, probably.
Yeah,
right?
More fun than last summer.
Last summer, so this is fun. Just sitting indoors playing video games.
Yeah.
Well, I do every day.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, you don't do that every day.
You work.
Most of it.
Because
I game at nighttime.
You help Elliot with
Are
window
you
film.
painting? Oh, well, window film?
No, Elliot's doing our window film now.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been tagged with him.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He came yesterday. It was so funny. He came yesterday. He wanted to cut some film, and all of a sudden he brings in this box of a really nice box, and it was a Fiskars rotary cutter ruler. I love my Fiskars rotary cutter ruler for the combination for fabric. He is using it to do his window film.
Oh, wow.
I thought that is the coolest. I mean, yeah, to cut the film. That's what we do.
Yeah,
That's
what a good idea.
It's a really good idea. So he was doing that. So anything else new? Nothing. We don't have a lot to talk about.
Our lives are pretty boring right now.
Our lives are very boring. So we're going to get back to sewing.
Yes.
Oh, I got to get my Juki. My Juki's been out of commission for I know, for 3 weeks.
Oh, my.
So I called him.
Are you going to Doylestown?
Yes.
I should take mine to get serviced again.
Oh, we'll go together.
Yeah, because it's still working, but I noticed, I think because of the computerized thing, I feel like after 8 projects, and
it shouldn't. 8 projects. I do 30 million projects. I've never had mine serviced.
You haven't?
Never. I've had it for 3 years. And it's only because it's not, I thought it was the foot pedal that was sometimes going and sometimes not. I bought a new foot pedal, $150 for a foot pedal.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't that. So anyway, I have a nice new foot pedal. So I called them up and I said, oh, can I bring my Juki in? Because it's very nice that we have this place to go to close by. She said, oh, there's 50 people ahead of you.
Oh my.
I said, what?
You know why? Everybody's trying to get them fixed before winter.
Exactly. And sewing. And I'm like, what? And she said, I'll put you on my list. You're on the second page. This is literally what she said. We had 10 pages of customers waiting to get their machine serviced. And I'm like, it's a mechanical machine. It's not a computerized machine.
Yeah. See, mine, I can't do anything.
I know.
Because it's
but could you do, I can't.
I couldn't do it anyway. Let's
I know. I was going to say. Yeah. But a lot of people go, oh, I do my own machine. And I'm like, you do?
Yeah,
people do their own machine, they service it, and I'm thinking, I'm not gonna.
I'm changing I've learned to change the needle way regularly.
Change the needle.
I change the needle super regularly because I
don't. I change the needle when it starts to pop and make a horrible noise. You change the needle? Oh, you're so good.
A lot now. Yeah, because I'm afraid because that last time I got it, I broke the needle, and I don't want that to happen again.
You broke the needle, and she was panicking. Oh,
so I change the needle every project.
Well. Actually, the quilt police will say, I shouldn't say that, but the quilting community says you should change the needle every project. I change the needle every 2 years. I never change my needle.
That's so funny. Even when you go between free motion and piecing?
No. I can tell.
I'm just afraid to break it again and then it won't work. So.
Well, why would it break?
Well, it broke last time. Remember last?
I know. You were in a panic and you were crying.
It was it wouldn't even go when I broke that needle. That did scare me.
Yeah.
I was like, if I broke this machine after 1 year.
Yeah, no.
My husband is not.
No, but I can tell by the stitch quality if I need a new needle. and then I do it because and I can tell also by the noise it pops.
Yeah,
it's like pop, 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 instead of like it makes a popping sound because it's like really piercing the fibers, I guess.
Yeah,
but not every project. But you're very good.
Yeah,
you should take stock out and try.
I don't want to ever stop working.
Hey, Mom, would you ever lend Auntie Jen one of your good machines?
I have a good machine.
I said like your brother, the big brother.
Mine's good. Mine's good.
She has a really good machine.
Your mom picked out my machine. She helped me pick it out.
So,
I guided her. I was her mentor.
Question: what about the sale rep? Would you give that out?
No.
Lend that out?
No.
I don't think even like really good friends, they don't share sewing machines.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I don't think
She's my really good friend. And I won't. Like, she can go whistle. She's not gonna use my sewing machine. I'm not giving her my sewing machine.
She'll be like, here's the needle and a thread.
Yeah, don't break the needle.
Like,
it's got to last you 2 years.
My needles have lasted 2 years.
Hey, what on the sewing machine would you?
I would lend out Jen if her machine broke. I would lend out her my little brother, the one that I got from Malia, and the one that's here.
Does Malia ever use it?
She's only used it once.
Yeah,
okay. She's busy traveling all over the world.
She's young.
Yeah,
she gets older.
She will. Actually,
she's old like us. She'll use it.
She said to me not too long ago, like, "Oh, I really want to use my machine." Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
You are never going to claim it.
You're never going to claim that. That's a nice machine. A little tiny $150 brother, remember?
Yeah,
that is a nice.
That was what I was supposed to get.
Yes, and then we didn't get that one.
But I am glad because I do
Jen.
quilt.
And you're heavy duty.
The quilting table on that makes that on my dining room table being so heavy, it doesn't move. I don't have to worry about it chasing it across the table.
That's what was happening.
What's the biggest quilt you made?
I haven't done it like a king size yet, so probably
a twin.
Probably a bit bigger than that, but not maybe a full.
So a double.
Yeah, a double.
A full double, same thing.
I don't think I've done a queen or a king. My favorite are lap quilts, honestly, because I'm a quick person and I like quick projects. Yeah. So I love doing baby quilts because they're so quick.
They're so quick and easy. Yeah.
Our friend Suna or Rebecca Na, she had a baby, and I did. I mean, a little baby quilt, like this. I had it done in like an hour. It was so. I go, oh man, I could get into baby quilts.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
I'm making a lap quilt, and all of a sudden, because I always tend to make huge quilts.
Yeah, you.
I make massive. I make massive quilts, and I'm like, what in the world is that? So somebody asked me, and it's going to be in a tutorial to come. Somebody asked me, what do you do? What would you do with a jelly roll?
I've
2.5 inch strips.
Yes, I love those.
I hate them. I hate
so quick.
I hate jelly rolls, and I say that just 2.5 inch strips. Excuse me, Maxwell. Excuse me. And so I said, well, I will make a small lap quilt using one jelly roll and a bit of yardage. Yes. So I'm doing that now. That's in a tutorial.
I did a jelly roll. I really liked for my niece. It was it was an ombre, so it was a teal ombre, and it went like this way, and then it wasn't as long as wide as I wanted it, so then I cut a section off, flipped that one upside down, and put white in between it. I know it's been done a million times, but it was so fast.
You copied me.
Oh, that was your
video. It's done a million times. Jack, that was me. That was me, and you watched my video. Oh,
that was an amazing video. You should watch that.
I'm so clever. I filmed it. And
that is a quick quilt too.
That is quick quilt, yeah. And they're effective, and it's so funny you say about the ombre, because in a video coming up, I've done ombre quilts, and the fabric glows, and they're so pretty. They're so pretty. I love ombre. Really beautiful, really beautiful. So that's in my video to come. I'm going to finish eating up here. Maxwell's going to get, eventually, Maxwell.
One way or another.
You're going to get your diploma.
Might be on fabric.
It might be on fabric.
Don't do that now.
No, you don't want that?
I don't want it on fabric.
You don't want it on fabric?
Oh, you can hang it in your office.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Like doctors do. They hang.
And she'll frame it.
Too girly.
No, she'll make it masculine.
The most masculine fabric.
She made a quilt for Ethan. And it's masculine.
Yeah. Well, you have quilts from your mom that are masculine, doesn't he?
You have one?
Yeah.
One since I was 5.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Do you have issues? Oh my goodness, I'll make you another
I have brain issues, okay?
Yes, I know you do. Maxwell, stop.
See you later.
All right, bye. See you later. Yeah. So, real real quick. I just wanted to say, I have all my quilts in your attic.
Oh, yes!
What do we do with them?
They are still
sell
there.
them.
So, yeah, I was thinking that. Like
Did you ever open your Etsy shop?
No, it's on vacation. I'm done sort of selling quilts. I'm not doing Etsy, and again with the pandemic and everything.
Hey, somebody could sell them, like this person.
Well, I was thinking maybe.
What?
I know.
You need a craft show or Etsy, right? Or
yes,
what else? How else would you sell them?
How about Auntie Jen sells the quilts for you?
Well, where would
them,
she
though?
sell them?
She give her access to your Etsy account.
I don't have. I had an Etsy shop, and I sold 1 million quilts, and that's when I was doing that. But now I'm not doing that.
So when you take your Etsy account down, if
No,
you
I
turn
didn't.
it back on,
I didn't take it
will the
down.
quilts still be there?
Yes, I didn't take it
Okay.
down. My shop, if you go to my Etsy store, my shop is on vacation.
Oh,
you can't
okay.
see any of my things.
Okay.
So I just did that because I only had 5 quilts on there, and then I had to deactivate all the quilts
When
that
you
are
were
in your
moving.
attic
Yes.
when I was moving. And then I thought the other day, where in the world?
Yes.
So we have to figure out what to do with them.
Yeah. I think you should start your Etsy shop back.
It's a pain.
No, not to add new stuff, but just to keep what you have on there. Then all you have to do is ship them out. They're already made, right?
Yeah, they've been made. I guess maybe
she
at
used like a vacuum sealed system to
I know, they're-
you went to a lot of trouble.
Yes,
to
and I
make sure
imagine
they
they're
were
all
preserved.
okay and they just need to be refreshened in the dryer or something. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure they're okay. But I would rather just like get rid of them. So like, not get rid of them like throw them away, but like
Gift
Get
them?
rid of them
like
to poor people?
not gift them, maybe like to poor people, or not. No, don't give them to poor people.
Well, it sounds like Maxwell wants one.
Oh yeah, you can have all of them, Maxwell. There you go. I'll give them all to Maxwell because you're so deprived. Look at his face.
You want one,
Ryan.
don't you? Which one do you want?
Which quilt do you want? There's 1 million of them up in her attic.
I have
Does
no
it bother
idea.
you?
No.
Oh, I
don't
don't
even
even
know
know. I
my
haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet.
How
I hope
about
the squirrels are in your attic.
They're not.
How about Auntie Jen sell them?
But where is Auntie Jen going to sell them?
Have Auntie Jen figure
you
that
have an
out?
Etsy shop.
I do, I think.
You
Yeah.
have it-
I think I have. I don't think I have anything in it.
You don't
but-
have anything in it.
Yeah.
No,
I don't remember the name of my
I know.
Etsy shop.
Hey, start selling.
Jill of all crafts.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Jen of all crafts.
Remember Jack of all
Jack
trades.
of all trades and
Jill of all crafts. That's
Jill
what
of
it
all
was.
crafts, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jen,
I remember that.
I did remember that. So Jill, what is it?
Jill of all crafts.
Jill of all crafts or Jen?
Instead of Jack of all trades, I should have went with Jen because
Why? Who's Jill?
Jack and Jill went up the hill. So
I
that's
know, but
funny.
you're not. But it's.
You are not.
I don't. And when people would ask me a question on Etsy, they would go, "Hey Jill," and I'd be like, "Oh, I see now why that should have been
That
Jen
should
of
have
all
been
crafts."
Jen of all crafts.
But I was thinking Jack and Jill. Jack of all trades,
Jack of all
Jill
tra-
of all crafts. It
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But my name's not Jill.
But you're not, anyway, Jill. So we have quilts to be something. So watch this space.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I felt bad. I thought about it the other day. I thought there's 1 million quilts up in your attic, and I spent a lot of time.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I don't need to make a lot of money though. I could just sell them for like I don't know.
I think you should sell them on Etsy.
I should sell them. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll see. I have to.
You
put
should.
Oh, what?
You should put them on Etsy, but
On
then
my shop.
on your shop. But then you should have a coupon code, and that you only give out on YouTube. So if anybody from YouTube want them, it's like a discounted coupon code that only YouTube people can get because they watch your video. If you
Why don't I sell them on YouTube?
how would you do that?
I don't know.
Just do a video and hold them up and say, "This one costs this much."
This would cost this much. Do you want to
The
buy?
first one to email me at Truelove
True
Quilts
Love
for
for
you.
you.
I almost gave out your other email.
No, truelovequiltsforyou@gmail.com. You too can have this quilt. You could be my lady. They're like going, ooh,
That would be fun.
that would be fun.
We could do like a runway.
Of what?
Like instead of a model coming down the runway, you have me and Maxwell holding the quilts, walking them down a red carpet.
So comment below.
Email your bid,
Oh,
and then you just pick the bid.
oh,
That would be fun.
that would be fun. Maxwell, you hear that? You're going to be a model.
For the red carpet.
red carpet.
A quilt red carpet.
Well, what's going on?
So that's what we're gonna do.
That would be kind of fun.
That would be good, and we'll move along. Yeah.
Yeah.
So while your schedule's busy,
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's to come, folks. I'm gonna
Cool.
sell my quilts for pennies on the dollar. I want to get rid of them.
Okay.
I want to get rid of them. Yeah.
You
but there's some
have a
pretty
Jean
quilts.
Truelove original.
Yeah, you too.
Like I
You-
do.
You could. You have like.
I have many.
You have like many.
Actually,
Oh,
I have
shut
all
up!
of them.
Maxwell only has one. Jen has 11. Oh, Maxwell.
I have like 20 in my ad.
You have like 30 in your eye. And Milia's wedding gown.
Yes!
Yeah, her wedding gown's there.
That's so funny.
Anyway.
I forgot that was up there.
I know.
Yeah.
I just.
And there's a cedar closet. It was completely empty, so we just put it all in
and
there.
they're safe in the cedar closet. So anyway, folks, we're going to stop now.
All right, bye,
It's
guys.
been lovely seeing you.
Yes.
My Jen. Thank you, Maxwell. Bye.